You ever ride a bike that just blows past your expectations? In 2025, a few motorcycles really caught us off guard, in the best way possible. Whether it was performance, comfort, or surprising upgrades, these 7 bikes weren't just good, they were better than anyone thought. Let's count them down. Number 7. Honda NX500. The Honda NX500 is the kind of bike you expect to be average until you ride it. In 2025, Honda took this middleweight adventure tourer and turned it into a sleeper hit. It features a 471cc parallel twin engine pushing out 47 horsepower and 32 foot-pounds of torque. Weighing only 430 pounds and carrying a 4.7-gallon fuel tank, it's surprisingly nimble, with a claimed range over 254 miles. But what makes it stand out? The new Showa suspension gives it real off-road chops, while the updated TFT dash and new switchgear feel like something from a higher price class. It's equipped with dual-channel ABS, slipper clutch, and traction control, all features rarely seen in this category just a few years ago. You can commute, explore fire roads, or take weekend trips with full confidence. The ride is smooth, the gearbox is crisp, and it returns about 65 miles per gallon. For under $8,000, it delivers far more than it promises. It's not flashy or loud, but it wins riders over by doing everything just right. The NX500 proves you don't need huge power or flashy tech to build a great motorcycle. Sometimes it's the quiet ones that impress the most. Number 6. Royal Enfield Shotgun 650. When Royal Enfield said they were building a factory custom cruiser, not many people took it seriously. But the 2025 Shotgun 650 is the real deal. Smooth, stylish, and shockingly well put together. It runs on Enfield's proven 648cc parallel twin engine that makes 47 horsepower and 39 foot-pounds of torque. While that might sound modest, the bike weighs only 525 pounds and delivers a calm, torque-rich ride that's perfect for city cruising and weekend getaways. The riding position is relaxed, with mid-controls and a low seat height of 31.3 inches, making it approachable for nearly all riders. What surprised everyone is how refined it feels. The Showa suspension is plush without being bouncy, and the custom-style rear subframe allows easy personalization. The brakes have bite, and the 18-inch wheels give it a planted feel in corners. You also get LED lighting, a USB port, and a sleek tripper nav system integrated into the minimalist dash. With a 3.6-gallon tank, it's not a long-haul tourer, but its 60-plus miles per gallon makes it practical. The Shotgun 650 isn't just good for a Royal Enfield, it's good, period. It's a reminder that when a classic brand leans into modern design with confidence, it can surprise everyone. Number 5. Suzuki GSX8R. We all expected Suzuki's GSX8R to be decent, but we didn't expect it to challenge Yamaha's R7 and even nip at the heels of some European twins. Powered by a new 776cc parallel twin engine with a 270-degree crank, it makes 82 horsepower and 57 foot-pounds of torque. At just 451 pounds with a 3.7 gallons fuel tank, this fully fared middleweight is agile, quick, and surprisingly comfortable. The suspension is KYB adjustable front and rear, and it makes a huge difference on twisty roads. It feels tight but forgiving. The GSX8R comes loaded with modern tech, ride-by-wire throttle, bi-directional quick shifter, 3 riding modes, and a 5-inch TFT display that's sharp and intuitive. The seat is wide, the clip-ons are slightly raised for comfort, and the overall riding ergonomics make it surprisingly practical for longer commutes or spirited weekend rides. Where it really shines is how balanced it feels. This isn't just a sport bike, it's a usable, friendly machine that still delivers performance. Suzuki took what could have been a safe update and gave us something truly competitive. If you thought Suzuki was fading in the sport category, the GSX8R proves they're just getting started. It's one of the most fun and approachable middleweight sport bikes of 2025. Number 4. BMW R1300 GS. We all knew BMW's GS line was good, but the 2025 R1300 GS took good and cranked it to 11. It's not just a redesign, it's a re-engineering of an icon. The 1300cc boxer twin now produces a whopping 145 horsepower and 110 foot-pounds of torque. That makes it the most powerful GS ever built, and the lightest too at just 523 pounds curb weight. BMW trimmed nearly 27 pounds off the outgoing 1250 GS, which makes a massive difference in how this adventure beast handles. The new telelever front suspension and dynamic ESA electronic damping make it float over bad roads and maintain control off-road. The 5 gallons tank gives it real-world range and fuel economy sits around 50 miles per gallon. You also get a massive 6.5-inch TFT dash with full connectivity, radar-based adaptive cruise control, blind spot detection, and a newly refined Enduro Pro mode. The bike is lower, more muscular, and somehow both more aggressive and more refined. It's more than just an ADV machine, it's a high-tech touring bike that handles like a supermoto when needed. Honestly, we expected a solid update. What we got was a complete transformation. The 2025 R1300 GS doesn't just raise the bar, it resets it. Number 3. CF Moto 450 NK. Nobody expected CF Moto to build a serious naked street fighter under 500cc, but they pulled it off. The 2025 CF Moto 450 NK is more than just good for the price. It's simply good. It runs on a 449cc parallel twin engine that cranks out 50 horsepower and 29.5 foot-pounds of torque, with a high revving character and a 270-degree firing order that gives it real personality. Weighing just 381 pounds and carrying a 3.7-gallon fuel tank, this is one of the lightest, zippiest bikes in its class. What shocks you first is the build quality. LED lighting, a clean 5-inch TFT dash, and premium finishes you usually see on more expensive bikes. The slipper clutch, dual-channel ABS, and inverted front forks offer a level of control rarely found in entry-level bikes. But it's not just beginner-friendly, it's a blast for experienced riders too. It revs eagerly, handles sharp corners with confidence, and looks like a mini Ducati street fighter. The ergonomics are upright but sporty, and the riding position is surprisingly roomy. For around $5,500, there is no better value in 2025. CF Moto showed up to the naked middleweight fight and they came swinging. The 450 NK is no longer a surprise, it's a statement. Number 2. Yamaha XSR900GP. Yamaha's XSR line has always had charm, but the 2025 XSR900GP isn't just charming, it's thrilling. This retro-styled roadster comes with a modern punch thanks to its 889cc CP3 triple engine, making 117 horsepower and 68.6 foot-pounds of torque. At just 425 pounds and with a 3.7-gallon tank, it's incredibly nimble and punchy. But what sets the XSR 900GP apart is the way it blends 1980s Grand Prix styling with current-gen tech. It features an aluminum Delta Box-style frame, adjustable KYB suspension, and Brembo radial brakes. The full fairing, custom tail unit, and racing graphics give it instant curb appeal. Tech-wise, it's loaded. A 5-inch TFT dash with Yamaha ride control, slide control, wheelie control, quick shifter, and cruise control. The riding position is sporty but not extreme, making it usable for everyday riding. The exhaust note is pure symphony, and the throttle response is electric. You expect style with the XSR name, but what shocked everyone in 2025 is how performance-focused this version is. It doesn't just look like a race bike, and it rides like one without giving up comfort. Yamaha could have phoned this one in. Instead, they gave us a retro legend with modern soul, and it's absolutely brilliant. Number 1. Kawasaki Ninja ZX4RR. Nobody, and I mean nobody, expected Kawasaki to revive the high-revving inline-4 under 500cc, but here we are. The 2025 Ninja ZX4RR is everything sport bike fans dreamed of and more. With a 399cc inline-4 screaming up to 15,000 RPM, this bike produces 76 horsepower and 28 foot-pounds of torque. It weighs just 414 pounds, has a 4-gallons tank, and is built on a lightweight trellis frame with Showa suspension, including a fully adjustable rear shock. The performance is insane for the size. It handles like a Toot 50, sounds like a leader bike, and carries itself with serious race bike swagger. It includes traction control, quick shifter, multiple riding modes, and a TFT dash. But what makes the ZX4RR jaw-dropping is how much fun it delivers without needing to break the law. You can ring it out to redline, dance through corners, and still be under 100 miles per hour. It's the kind of experience that makes riders fall in love with sport bikes again. And yes, it's pricey for a 400, around $9,700. But for what it offers, it feels like a bargain. In 2025, no bike surprised more riders than the ZX4RR. Kawasaki didn't just take a risk, they brought back an icon. Those were the 7 bikes we didn't think would be this good in 2025. If any surprised you too, drop a comment. More reviews, more real talk. Stay tuned.